Well, look at that. So now we have Dawson Mercer, and he has re-signed, which is fantastic to hear. You hit, like I always say, you absolutely do not like to see guys missing training camp, especially when they're young guys. It will affect you. There's no doubt about that. It absolutely will affect you. You don't think it will, but it will. So we do have Dawson Mercer re-signing with the New Jersey Devils. Now, I doubt he wanted to miss training camp, especially because he has a new coach now as well. And he is the type of player that over the past 2 years has been, I would say, up and down, right? Kind of a center winger type. I would see him more as a winger, but really up and down. So he had 30 odd points last year, which is pretty good. But the year before that, he put up like 56 points or something. I'll put the information up on the screen for you guys. Now, that's pretty good production. If he grew on that, let's say he had, 56 and 55 or 60 points. If he grew on that, he would probably have gotten a lot more money. And this is going to also speed up the Cole Perfetti negotiations as well. Don't worry about that. Now they have more structure to put around the contract that he's trying to get, right? Because they're very similar players. Although I think Cole Perfetti might have a little bit higher of a ceiling, if you understand what I mean. Now, this is a good signing for New Jersey, though. Like, this is a player with more potential. Like, $4 million for a guy like that could, I personally think he could be a second line player. I know his numbers are up and down, so right now you can't call him a solidified top 6 player simply because his numbers aren't consistent enough. You need to put up consistent top 6 numbers every single year to be called that, and he has not done that yet, right? But so I actually do think that a bridge deal when it comes to Mercer makes actually a lot of sense. And here's the thing when it comes to New Jersey, they have some talent. They have a new coach. They have some pretty good talent. They're going to have probably Hughes and Meyer and possibly Mercer. I would love to see that line. I would also love to see Dawson Mercer get a little bit more time on ice as well. Like, he played about 16 minutes. I'd like to see that bumped up a little bit for New Jersey, right? He's a very impressive pro-level skater. He's got some pretty good offensive instincts. I'd like to see him maybe get a consistent 18 to 19 minutes time on ice. Like, I think that Dawson Mercer has a pretty high ceiling, higher than 30 points. Like, I think people say, well, he's just middle 6. I think that he can actually be better than that. Like, he is the type of player that will score 60 points at least one time in his career. Now, the question with Mercer, though, is can he do that consistently? Can he show up consistently every year and be a top 6 player? A lot of players put up top 6 numbers one time in their career and they think, well, I've arrived. And they're just going to get paid consistent, like, top 6 money, but that's not how it is. When you take a dip, like, this is why I was always keeping an eye on Dawson Mercer, because I was very interested to see, like, okay, he scored top 6 numbers and then he took a step back last year, and I was really interested to see, because from the player's perspective, he's going to say, well, I've already put up top 6 numbers, blah blah blah. But from the team's perspective, as well, they're going to say, obviously, that you need to do that consistently, which is actually a very, very fair point. I would agree with the team on that. So it is what it is in that regard. But hey, either way, I am going to leave that video there. I just wanted to touch quickly on the Mercer signing. Really hope he has a good season for New Jersey. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on New Jersey as well, because they got a new coach this year. I'm going to see how that meshes. I want to see their line combinations as well. I think they have a pretty decent, they're going to have a pretty decent scoring team, I think. So it's going to be good to keep an eye on them. I'm going to leave the video there, but if you could like, comment, subscribe, tell me why I'm wrong, tell me why I'm right, and have a great day, guys. Bye. Thanks.